Hi, my name is Nancy and I work at the Otay Mesa Branch Library. Welcome to the How-To Festival for 2021. For all of you out there who are teaching young children how to read, I'm going to show you how to make flashcards with a flap. When beginning readers have a strategy to tackle words by themselves, they feel more successful and their confidence grows. So my goal is to help you support your child in figuring out a word instead of having to coax or provide the answer. These fancy flashcards are very easy to make and can help your child take that next step after learning the beginning level 3-letter words that are composed of a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant. The 3-letter consonant, vowel, consonant words usually have the short vowel sound of ah, eh, I, ah, like the ones here: can, rid, hop, tub. The next level of words can be confusing because words with a silent E at the end are pronounced with a long vowel sound, which we also call the name of the vowel, A-E-I-O-U. So for example, can becomes cane, rid becomes ride, hop becomes hope, tub becomes tube. The flashcards we're going to make with a flap will help you show and compare the change in the vowel sound. These are the materials that you'll need. It's just 8.5 by 11 copy paper. If you have cardstock, that's even better, but not necessary. If you have any other paper handy, use whatever you have that's big enough. And you need scissors and a marker, and I've included a ruler here, but that's really optional. The simplest quick way to make the flashcards with a flap is to fold an 8.5 by 11 sheet of everyday copy paper the way I've done it here. You fold it in half once, then you turn and fold it into thirds, and then when you open it up, you are going to cut along the lines. You will end up with 6 rectangular boxes measuring approximately 2 3/4 inches by 5.5 inches. It doesn't have to be exact. You can always decide on the size that you like and feel comfortable making, and then measure with a ruler. Once you have your rectangle cards all cut out, on the right hand side you're going to fold a flap. I'm making mine about 1.25 inches. It just depends on how big you're going to write, how big you're making your cards. What you want is to be able to write your silent E right on top of the flap, and then the rest of the word, the 3 letters, need to come right up to the flap. So it's easiest maybe to write it backwards. You practice and find the way that works best for you, but this is what you want: the 3 letters coming up to the flap and then the E on the flap. Here's a list of words that can be used for this activity. The last column has words that are challenge words because they start with 2 or 3 consonants. So do those only once your child has begun to master some of the others. This list will be attached in the instructions, or you can take a screenshot right now. Now you're ready to practice with your child. You'll want to review the short vowel sound with them, and you can do this by reading the word with the flap open, like this: mad, cap, tap, etc. Then introduce the idea that when you add an E to the end of the word, the E is silent, but the short vowel changes to the vowel's name. Tap, tape. Once you've reviewed the short vowel sound with 3-letter words, then you can turn it into a fun game by calling the silent E a bossy E, because it arrives at the end of the word and tells the other vowel to say its name, but it's going to be quiet. You can make this into a game. When you fold the flap over, pretend the bossy E says, "Say your name and I'll be quiet." By practicing this way, you have given your child a logical rule that will help them figure out the sound of any word that ends in that silent, bossy E. There are, of course, a lot of irregulars and exceptions to the rules in the English language, So it's always a good idea to let beginning readers know that some words won't follow along the way they thought, and they will have to be memorized through practice. So I hope this idea helps your child engage in their learning and feel more successful, and it gives you both a fun activity. Happy reading!